Good morning. You're watching the market right here on ET Now. Even if I have to pinch myself and say that what are we doing welcoming everyone to the market on a Saturday morning?
When you get such a great Friday, I think Saturday morning
You
is
need
something,
a Saturday follow-up.
No one is going to be complaining. Yeah, if you were down yesterday, instead of breakdown would have happened. If there would have been there would have been a repeat of what we saw, like the midweek sell-off, I think on Wednesday, then we would have said, why Saturday? Market needed a breather, market needed a break. Now that you've rediscovered momentum, sab bolenge, lage raho. Chalo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But anyway, just to put it into perspective, it's not a full trading session by any means. It's the exchanges testing their disaster recovery side. So here's what's going to happen. The pre-open session will start at 9 today. It will end at 9:08. The opening session, as always, is going to start at 9:15, but it's only going to be till 10 a.m. And the second session of trading, that's the closing session. The pre-open begins at 11:15, ends at 11:23. The main trading chunk is from 11:30 to 12:30, and the market closing, the fag end, the adjustments are going to take place between 12:40 to 12:50. But yeah, like you said, what a fabulous Friday. We needed to follow through today. I mean, it was picture perfect by all means.
Picture perfect and nobody saw it coming. I mean, the important point is that, look, if you had a push from global cues, if you had a little bit of, technical setup which would have prompted such a fabulous Friday, the answer to that was, I think, no. I don't think it was GDP data which really did the trick. Markets know that GDP is going to be strong. Markets know that we are closing in towards more like 8% and not towards 6.5% when it comes to the current quarter. So markets perhaps were waiting for, I guess, the bulls were waiting for something to really latch on to, and that may have been the GDP data that could have coincided with the beginning of a new FNO series, or the sheer fact that the market has got a lot of market or banks have rediscovered momentum. I guess the market, it was a fabulous Friday, both in terms of price action, the profile of stocks, and how the market now is clearly migrating away from the massive outperformance in small and mid cap stocks, or which is going back to large cap stocks. So whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday or a Saturday, one thing which never changes is the Bush.
Blame it on all the construction which is around in the city.
Or maybe change of weather, because I feel now it's starting to get
I thought Saturday Avan will take a break.
No,
Avan can take a break. A sneezing cannot.
So we were the Birla event, and then Avan was at backstage, and I wanted to just know that whether she was ready. Because she's emceeing the event. I can wrap the segment.
Okay, but let's talk a little bit more about what's aiding the rally, because there are a number of factors really if you put it all together. The fact that you've seen an influx of flows into mutual funds, I think the kind of numbers that we get month on month is really a testament to that. You also recently had the GDP print that came out zooming to 8.4% in Q3, the FY24 growth as well being pegged at about 7.6%, so clearly beating all of those projections and prompting upward revisions going down the line. And then the fact that the GST collections have been robust, and Nikunj, FIIs as well turning positives, and it's the large caps that are doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
See, I think this is something which is evident, and I think it will get more and more pronounced now. Whether it is yesterday's price action or the price action what we've seen, given that the recent bout of volatility in mid and small cap stocks, I think is the real deal. I'm not at all surprised that large cap stocks have started that mild outperformance, and small and mid cap stocks are really taking it very easy. You look at the broader market from the prism of index or BSE 100, or even from the prism of what has happened to a performing group like PSUs. So the market is making way for large cap stocks, or stocks where the margin of safety is high, or where the flows are likely to move. And I will not be surprised that that trade, in a sense, gets more and more pronounced. See, the comfort in large cap stocks optically, because of the flows, earnings, macro and technicals, I think is supreme. We made a new high on the large cap stocks, and in the month of Feb also we made 3 or 4 highs. All market needed was like a new high which came on strong volumes, and I think that's happened. So the natural inclination of the market now really could be the following, that okay, large cap stocks, they have in a sense they are showing signs of price action and volume action. B, small cap and mid cap index, they have not made a new high. C, the margin of safety I think is clearly visible there, and the rising tide phenomenon what we saw I think in select few leadership sectors like defense and PSUs I think is turning slightly volatile. So I'm not making a case that you sell small cap stocks. I'm not saying that at all. But you will actually see a big divergence which will happen within small cap stocks, and you will actually see the mild outperformance in large and small cap stocks. I think that will get more and more pronounced going forward.
Yeah, absolutely.